All right, good morning. Welcome to Strength and Balance with Hannah. Today for this class, you will need a set of 3-pound dumbbells. Oh, 2, 3, or 5 are fine. Mine happen to be a 3. Have some water just in case you need to take a drink through the class, and a space where there's no obstructions, nothing to trip you. We'll need a chair for some stability. There won't be any floor exercises during this class today. Everything will be either standing or seated. So let's begin with our warm-up. So we'll stand up nice and tall. Nice tall chest. And we're going to move those feet, walking on the spot here. Move those arms forwards and backwards. A nice confident march here. Let's think about our shoulders. So we're going to take those shoulders up towards our ears and relax them down. Good. Let's do that a couple of times. And we can think about our whole upper body here. So that nice tall chest. Think about engaging those abdominal muscles as we exercise. So pulling that belly button in towards your spine. Now let's start rolling those shoulders. So nice big circles. And we'll roll them forwards. Good. Let's bring those arms out to the sides now. Make little circles here. And back in the other direction. Good. Let's get those swimming arms out, reaching those arms forwards. And backwards. Very good. Shake those arms out. We're going to take one foot, tap our toe and our heel. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, and heel. Let's switch to the other side. Tap your toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Good. Let's pedal both of our heels now. Standing up nice and tall. Excuse me, up onto one toe and then the other. Add some arm movements in too. And check in, make sure that chest is nice and tall. Let's pick up both hands at the same time. Bend and press. Bend and press. Bend, press. Bend and press. Bend, press. And bend and press. Good. Shake those arms out one more time. Let's tap our toes. Pick up those hands. I'm going to circle our wrists. Back in the other direction. Good. Pick up those hands now. Tap your fingers to thumb. Try and tap my toes a little bit quieter. Good. Let's squeeze those hands, stretch those fingers out. Squeeze and stretch, squeeze and stretch. Squeeze those hands, stretch those. Good. Take those feet so they're about hip width apart here. We're going to circle our hips nice and slowly. Good. We'll go back in the other direction. Very good. All right, let's take a nice deep breath. Big inhale. Stretch to the ceiling. Reach those arms up. And exhale. Excuse me. We're going to pick up both of our weights, one in each hand here. Now we're making our squat pretty challenging this morning. We're going to combine squat with our bicep curl. So feet are hip width apart to start. We're going to sink down into that squat, and as we stand up, bring those hands up into that bicep curl. If that is too much, if it just feels like too much weight, too many movements, you can put the weights down and just make that hand movement just with your empty hand, or you can just squat and not worry about those bicep curls. So make this movement work for you. If you're up for the challenge, we're going to do 8 of these. Feet hip width apart to start with, holding those weights in a nice light grip. We're going to sink down and up, lower down. Exhale as we stand up. Nice and slow on the way down. Exhale as we stand. Good, nice and slow. Lowering those hands on that bum. Pick those hands up as we stand. Let's do one more. Very good. We're going to pop one weight down and keep one that you can hold here at your chest. We're going to do a hip hinge. So I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see my body position. My feet are hip width apart. My knees are soft. Hinging at the hip, I'm going to stick my bum out. Exhale as I stand back up. We'll go nice and slowly on the way down. Big exhale as you stand. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and slow. Keeping those shoulders relaxed. A nice flat back. We'll do 2 more. You feel that in those hamstrings, these muscles right here. Good. One more time now, we're going to pick up that second weight. And I'm going to hold my weights again just by my side. We're going to do some heel raises. Well, we come up onto our tiptoes and then lower those heels down. Now, if you need to hold on to something for support, you can just hold the one weight in one hand and use that other hand on the back of the chair or the counter or whatever it is. So stand nice and tall, hop up onto those tiptoes, slowly lower those heels. Let's really think about our upper body here. So relaxed shoulders, pulling that belly button in towards your spine. Good. Whoops. Couldn't quite balance. We'll do 2 more here. And again, last one. Whoops. Balance is tricky this morning. Okie dokie. We're going to start again with those squats. So remember, we're combining that squat with that bicep curl. So 2 exercises in one here. Feet hip width apart, nice soft knees. Tall through that upper body. Here we go. Sink down. Oops, I forgot to pick my hands up. Stand up. Nice and slow. Exhale as you stand. Keep that chest really nice and tall. See, I'm nice and upright through my upper body. Inhale as you come down. We'll do 2 more. And here's the last one. Good. I'll pop one weight down and let's step into that hip hinge. So feet hip width apart, soft knees, move forwards, exhaling to stand. Inhale. Good. Remember that nice flat back. Really think about sticking out that bum. Last one. Excellent. Grab that second weight. And let's get right to those heel raises again. So standing nice and tall, up onto those tiptoes and slowly lower those heels. We don't want to rush this movement. And we really want to think about our upper body. So pull that belly button in towards your spine. Ooh, try not to let yourself roll forward. Ooh. Oh, I can't do it. 2 more. I'm doing so well, and then I start to overthink. Great. All right, pop those weights down. We're going to get into some upper body exercise here. And we're going to start with a bent over row. So a weight in each hand. Let me turn to the side so you can see the position of my body. My feet are hip width apart. And I have a bend in my knees. That's really important. Lean forward slightly. Still keep that bend in your knees. Maintain that knee bend. Stick your bum out a little bit. You're leaning forward slightly. Arms here at your sides. We're going to bring those hands back towards your armpits. Elbows straight back past your body. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. We're going to do both arms at the same time for all 8. Here we go. Nice and slow on the way down. 2. Let's exhale as you bring those weights up. 4. Inhale on the way down. 5. 6. Just 2 more. 7. Nice and slow as you release. And 8. Good. Let's stand up. I want you to pop one weight down now. And let's take that second weight right up overhead. Again, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see the finished position here. I'm going to bend my elbows, bring that weight slowly behind your head, and then straight up to the ceiling. I'm going to stand this way now so I'm not talking over my shoulder. So inhale, lower that weight. Exhale, up to center, up to ceiling. Nice and slow as we lower down. 3. You can inhale as you lower. 4. And then exhale. 5 as you pick up. 6. 7. And here's one more. 8. Good. Slowly release that arm. We have one more here. A nice challenge for the shoulders. We're going to pick up both weights, so one in each hand. Bring those elbows up so they're straight out at your sides. Elbows are nice and high. We're going to press both hands together, straight to the ceiling. Lower those elbows for 8. Here's 1. And 2. Good. Big exhale as we lift up. And then nice and slow as we lower down. This is 5. 6. Very slow as you lower down. 7. And 8. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Good. And relax those arms. Excellent. We're going to repeat those last 3. So starting with that bent over row. All right, feet hip width apart. Nice soft knees, leaning forward, sticking your bum out. We're going to do both arms together. If you can only do one arm at a time, that's okay. But we'll try and challenge ourselves here to do both arms for the full 8. So rowing those arms back. Bring those elbows right back past your body. Take those weights up into your armpit. 4. And 5. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. We're nice and slow on the way down. Here's the last one already. Very good. And upright. Perfect. We'll pop the one weight down. and pick that other one up right above your head into those tricep extensions. Feet flat on the floor, spread those toes out. Inhale, lower those hands. Exhale, back to center. 1, 2, nice and slow. Here's 3, 4. Inhale as you lower your hands. Exhale as you come up to the ceiling. Here's the last one. Very good. And lower down nice and slowly. Pick up that second weight one more time. We're going to pick those hands up. Elbows are up. We're going to press those hands up to the ceiling. Nice and slow on the way down. We're really going to concentrate on that slow lower this time. So 1, 2, 3, and back up. 1, 2, 3, press up. 1, 2, 3, push up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Inhale on the 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3, and up. Good. Relax those arms. We are just sailing through this workout this morning. Good. All right, 2 more exercises in the strength part. Doing some upper body, some core work. So we're going to stand nice and tall, raise one arm. It's my right hand to start to the ceiling. And we're going to bring our right elbow towards our right knee, which will look like, oops, I can't balance, which will look like this. If, like me, you're having trouble with some balance, let's grab the chair. Put yourself close enough to a piece of furniture that you can hold on to support your weight. So I'll reach my right arm up, and we're going to exhale, bring that elbow and knee towards each other. And back up. Now they don't need to touch. They just need to move towards each other. Last one. Very good. Relax that arm nice and slowly, and we'll switch to that second side. Here we go. Reach that left arm up. Same thing on the second side. Elbow and knee towards each other. Two more. Last one. Good, and relax. Very good. We're going to do a bit of a torso rotation here. Standing again with feet hip width apart, and we always have slightly soft knees. I like to hold my hands just here at my chest. And we're going to rotate nice and slowly from side to side. So we're bringing those shoulders all the way around. You can see my feet aren't really moving. Just focusing on moving that upper body. We'll do one more on each side. Very good. We'll repeat both of those exercises. So let's start with that standing up crunch. I'm going to start with my left side because that's where the chair is. So reach my left arm up to the ceiling. I'm going to bring elbow to knee. Here we go. Nice and slow as you reach up. A little bit quicker as you move those arms and legs towards each other. Good, reaching up and relaxing. Just gonna move my chair. And same thing on this second side. So reaching up with my right arm. Good, nice and slow. Last one. Good. I like to really focus on my breathing during that one. All right, time for that rotation. We're going to move this nice and slowly too. So feet hip width apart again, little bend of those knees. My hands are comfortable to just here at my chest. I'm going to turn that upper body one side and the other. Good, nice and slow. One more on each side. And back to center. Great, very good. Ready to move into some balance. We're going to start as usual with our feet very close to each other. I really like starting our balance work this way. Kind of warms us up into balancing. Makes you think about the position of your body, which is very helpful when you're trying to balance. So feet, starting at those feet, think about pressing all those parts of your feet into the floor. Stretch those toes out. Standing nice and tall. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. Relax those shoulders. Chest is tall, and we'll lift one arm to the ceiling. And the other. Good, both arms up. Out to the side. And let's reach those arms forwards. So those palms up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Good, relax those arms. Excellent. We're going to go straight into standing on one leg. I'm going to bring my chair back. And I'm going to start on my right side. So thinking about my right foot on the floor, getting those toes all nice and spread out, a little bend in that knee. I'm going to pick my right foot up. Sorry, my left foot up. So my toe is still just touching the floor here. And then pick that foot up off the floor. And now I'm going to move my right arm up to the ceiling. Just hold it here for a few moments. I'm holding onto the chair, you can see, and you can be doing that too, or if it feels easy to let go, you can let go. Now, if you can, and this part is optional, let's bring that second arm up. Bring those hands together and down into that prayer position, and we're going to hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, can relax. I couldn't quite do it. All right, we'll try for the other side. Take the weight onto that left foot. Make sure that foot is all nicely spread out and touching the floor. Right foot up to toe, toe on the ground, and then lift that foot up off the floor. Take that left arm up to the ceiling. We'll hold here for a few moments. And then the right. Hands together, bring those hands down to that prayer position, and we're going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. That side was much easier, and that's normal to have one side that finds it easier than the other. All right, we're going to do some toe tapping here. Chair a little bit. So standing nice and tall, we're going to tap our toes in a circle. I'm going to start with my right foot. And take my right foot out. And then to the side. And then behind us. And moving pretty slowly here. Forwards. To the side. And behind. Forwards. To the side. Behind. Round again, a little quicker. Forwards. Side. Behind. Forwards. Side. Behind. A little bit quicker again. Forwards. Side. Behind. Forwards. Side. Behind. Forwards. Side. Behind. And once more. Forwards. Side. Behind. Good. Let's go to the other side and we'll start slowly. Tap that toe forwards. Out to the side. And behind. Forwards. Side. Behind. Forwards. Side. Behind. Start a little bit quicker. Forwards. Side. Behind. Forwards. Side. Behind. Round again. Forwards. Side. Behind. Forwards. Side. Behind. Forwards. Side. Behind. Good. We're going to go back to the first side again. Weight is on your left. Take that right foot forwards and lift that right foot off the floor a couple of inches. See if you can hold it here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let's take that foot out to the side and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then behind you and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To that second side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take that foot out to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then behind us. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, we're going to work on our flamingo stand. I never know why this is called that because I've never seen a flamingo stand this way, but this is how I write it down, so I know what it means. Weight onto your left foot, and we take that right foot forwards, so your heel is touching the floor. I imagine that a flamingo would actually hold their foot out behind them, but I mean, I could be wrong. Standing tall here, we're going to take that foot up off the floor, just a couple of inches, not a high leg hold here, just enough so there's space between your foot and the floor. And it's my right leg that I have up, so I'm going to raise my right arm forwards. Holding on the support as much as you need to. We'll hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then lift the other arm if you can. Again, hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and slowly back to center. Good. Take the weight onto your right leg now, and tap that left foot forward so the heel's touching the floor. We'll take that heel up, little space between your foot and the floor. Lift that left arm forward, so same arm, same leg. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the other side. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Good work, everybody. I'm going to do a little bit of tight roping. And we're going to work on that tightrope walk very slowly. So if you remember, this is that heel to toe step. We walk with our feet as close to each other. Try and keep a nice straight line. Today we're going to do it as slowly as possible. So touch that heel down, roll through onto your toes, slowly pick that second foot back up. So we're really feeling like every inch of that foot on the floor and off the floor. Standing nice and tall, backwards as well. Keeping that chest nice and tall. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. We're looking up ahead. Good. We'll do this a couple more times. Really concentrating on moving that foot very slowly. Trying not to look at the floor too. So looking up and ahead. And backwards. Great. And you can relax there. We'll do one more balance movement here before we stretch. I'm going to take my right leg and my right arm, and I'm going to reach both of them to the sky at the same time, and then slowly lower them to the floor. So nice and slow, and especially nice and slowly as you lower that foot, really trying to keep in control of the movement on the way up and on the way back down. Good, let's switch to the other side. Oops, it's the same arms. Good, nice and slowly. Really thinking about that foot that's on the floor and trying to keep it nice and relaxed. And one more. Perfect. Okie dokie. Ready to stretch. Well done, everybody. Let's take one arm across your body here. And I kept the long sleeves on the whole time, so it tells you just how cool it is. I am in the shade, and I'm sure the sun is warmer, but yeah, very chilly. Ooh, the other side. Good. Take that one hand up to the ceiling. Bend that elbow so your hand's behind your back. Let's take that other hand and press back a little bit here. Feel a stretch in that upper arm. Good. Let's relax nice and slowly and switch to the other side. Good. Relax again. Nice and slow. All right. We'll sit down. Sitting down with feet flat on the floor, I want you to take your right foot. Think about that arch of the foot and bringing your arch towards the shin of your left foot. I want you to make this movement a couple of times, pushing that knee out so you feel a rotation in this hip here. Feel how that feels. We're going to hold it here now, and you can either have your foot up here on the shin. If even that doesn't feel good, bring that foot down low. If you feel like you can go further than this mid shin, you can pick that foot right up so that your foot is right on top of your left knee. I wouldn't advise you do this if it feels like it's going to be hard to get back out of the movement. But if you're comfortable here, let's hold this here. I'm going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release that foot. And then same thing on the other side. Take that left foot, arch of that foot towards your right shin, towards your right calf. Make that movement a couple of times, feel how it feels, and then we'll hold here. So you can bring that foot all the way down about mid shin, or you can pick that foot right up if you want to, and hold it here on top of the other leg. Standing nice and tall, or sorry, sitting nice and tall. We'll hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly release that foot. Very nice. Let's sit right back in our chair. I'm going to pull one knee up towards your chest, and let's circle that ankle slowly. Back in the other direction too. Good. Press that foot down and switch to the other side. Back in the other direction. And then place that foot down. We'll stand up for our final stretch. Stand up nice and tall. Take those hands. We're going to reach for the back of your space. Stretch those fingers right out. Make sure those fingers have some space in between them. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and lift your chest. And take a big inhale. And then exhale. Wrap those arms around yourself. A nice pat on the back. Thank you very much for joining this class. This is a great way to start the week. Hope to see some of you later this week. Have a great day.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah.
You're so welcome.